Hi guys, and thank you so much for clicking on this video on this makeup tutorial. Today I just wanted to do a quick interview makeup tutorial, and if you would like to know how I created this look, then keep on watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. So let's get rolling, you guys. So the first thing I'm doing, I did moisturize before camera, before filming. So I place my moisturizer, and then I'm using my Wet n Wild face primer all over my face. Like I said, this will be for an interview, so I just want to keep this makeup look as a minimal, but I do want to look presentable. Then I'm going to take my moisturizer, my lip moisturizer, and the one that I'm using, it's my Classic Balm from Carmex. I've been loving this since I've been using a lot of liquid lipsticks. So now what I'm doing is applying and doing my eyebrows, and I'm using my NYX Tim and Frame in color Chocolate. This has become one of my favorite products, and I'm using an Anastasia brow brush in number 15. So yeah, I wanted to brush my my eyebrows down so I could get the correct form or correct shape of my eyebrow. And then I keep on applying it until I get the form and the consistency of the brow to my liking. So then I take this brush. This brush, it was a pencil brush that I have from, I think it's Maybelline. And then I'm trying to feather it out, and then I'm doing my bottom part of my eyebrow. In the beginning, I put some product. If you guys want to know a on-depth eyebrow tutorial, go ahead and do a comment below, and I'll be more than happy to create the way that I shape my eyebrows. Just focusing on the eyebrows, and I'll create that video for you guys. So let me know, comment below. So I'm going to go ahead and get that also, the spoolie from that Maybelline Brow Precise, and I'm just fading everything out so my brows can look completely done to my liking. Then I'm going to place some concealer, and what I'm using is from the Wet n Wild in medium tawny. And I do apologize on the lighting. I am a new YouTuber, so I'm trying to film now at night, but with my schedule has become a little bit difficult to do my filming at night. So it is around 6 o'clock in the morning, so I place something in behind to cover the window, but still, that's why you in certain angles you'll see that my face looks darker. So I do apologize for that. So then I go ahead and conceal my eyelids and get them primed and ready for shadows. So I'm using my fingers just to make sure I prime my eyelids. Then I'm using this powder. This powder is a press setting powder from Ulta in color Banana. So I'm using a nice fluffy brush, and just to make sure I set my eyelid, including my upper brow area. And I'm doing the same thing on the other side. That way you want to make sure that you set your eyelids in order to use shadows, and then they can blend smoothly. So I got this for my birthday, and today was the first time that I began with it. So the color that I picked up from here, it was the color Low Blow, and I placed that on my crease. And like I said, I want to do a simple, a very natural look, but I did want to make sure that I dip in a little bit in my crease in order for the colors, rest of the colors to pop just a tiny, tiny bit. For those of you who know or know me already, you know that I like bold makeup. So this makeup video or makeup look was a little bit harder for me to create, trying to tame down everything else. So now I'm going with the palette Studio Makeup on the Go, and I'm using that shade. It's like a taupey, yeah, it's like a taupey color, light taupey color, and I'm placing also that on my crease. Then I went for the Anastasia Beverly Hills color palette, and I use the color. I use the color Love Letter, and I was using a brush, and it's a little taper brush, and I wasn't getting the pigment that I wanted. I wanted to make sure that I also match with the scrub top that I was wearing for my interview. So here I went with a little fluffy brush from Wet n Wild, and that was giving me the shape and everything that I needed for my look. So I'm doing circular motions and then windshield wiper motions to define my crease a little bit better. Then I'm going to use that fluffier brush, and I'm using from Anastasia also in the lightest shade, and I'm using that to highlight my brow bone. And also I want to make sure that I'm blending everything in that color. It's in Tempera, and that's from the Anastasia Beverly Hills color. Now I'm taking from that from the Studio Makeup On The Go, I'm taking a lightest color that they have for that palette. And now I'm going for my placing my foundation, and this is in color Caramel from Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I'm going to use my stippling brush, and I'm going to just stipple all over my face and make sure that I have a decent, even blend for my foundation. Then I use my Wet n Wild concealer in the same color that I did for my eyelids, and this is in medium 20. This has become one of my favorite concealers, and here I'm going to use the same stippling brush that I use for my foundation. I had just a tiny little product. I wanted to make sure I didn't have very highlighted area. I just want something very natural since I was going for an interview today. So I want to make sure I blend all that out, and I'm doing on the other side, making sure that I blend my under eye concealer. Then I was using the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and that was a, not concealer, it's setting powder in color Banana. I just placed that with a brush and made sure I was placing, but I was make sure that I was buffing also at the same time just a little bit, and conceal and set my areas that I placed concealer. So here I'm just brushing everything out, and also doing circular motions. That way I have an even blend on my face, and I don't have no streaky lines or anything like that. If you guys hear my dogs, they are playing. I have a poodle and a Shih Tzu, so they're playing right now if you guys hear them. Now I'm setting the rest of my face. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless in color or in shade 310 Sun Beige. So I'm making sure that I blend that out, and I have a flawless face. I'm also applying some of that powder on top of my foundation. I know this might look kind of crazy, but I just wanted to make sure that I have like a no makeup kind of look, but I did end up having makeup because of the type of interview that I had. I was going for a hospital interview. I just wanted to make sure I didn't look overdone. So here I'm using what has become one of my favorite to just bronze my face. It's a Dulce de Leche from Wet n Wild Magalo Contouring Palette. So I'm using that on the hollow points of my cheeks and on my forehead, and also contouring or bronzing my jawline to make it slimmer. Also, I place just a little bit on the side of my nose and under my nose. And I just want to make sure that I look blended. Then I'm going to go, this brush is from Makeup Geek, and this is in color Bliss. This has become one of my favorites. And also the other one that I love, it's from Wet n Wild. So I'm making sure I blend all that good stuff out. I'm placing just a tiny bit of highlighter. That's my Precious Petals highlighter from Wet n Wild, and I'm just getting the minimal amount on that brush because I don't want a overly done look, but I still want a slight glow. So that's what I'm doing right now. I place some also on my eyelids. And then I want to make sure before I do anything else, I'm going to set up my face, and I'm using my Photo Focus Wet n Wild All Day Wear setting spray. I also went and applied some of that setting spray on my beauty blender, and the reason I do that is because I want to make sure that everything is set. I don't have no particles on my face or any like little dots that sometimes that could happen to you. So in order to avoid that, you go ahead and place some setting spray on your beauty blender or on your beauty sponge. Here I was just making sure that everything was set, and I had a flawless face. Now I'm getting this lip pencil, and this lip pencil is from Precious, and this is a lip liner. I don't have the color, but it's like a mauve tone. So I'm placing that color all over my lip. I didn't want to wear anything else. I was just going to wear that, and I'm going to with a little bit of the gloss that I have from the Carmex or the lip balm, and that was it. So I'm just lining and placing also that as my lipstick. Then I used my e.l.f. liquid liner, and this time what I did, I just created, I like to start my my eyeliner where my hairs on my lash line starts. Without getting to do the wing, I do the wing at the end. I just want to make sure I look all the way down. So I'm using a mirror that I have in front of me to create that. And then I wanted to make sure that I didn't brought my liquid liner all the way to my inner corner. Here I'm creating my baby cat eye. I still wanted to have some type of winged eyeliner, but I didn't went ham on it, so I just want to make sure I had a natural look. So I'm doing the same thing on the other eye. And it was, trust me, it was a baby cat eye. Making sure that I have at least 2 twisters. I wish for twins, but it's what I get. Now I'm going to use my Colossal Big Shot, and this is from Maybelline in color black. And I place that in both sides, in my upper lash line and in my lower lash line. I'm always struggling with my outer lashes. Sometimes they're just twisted or bended. They just drive me crazy, you guys. So I take my time making sure that I brush them, and then they stay the way that I want them. So you guys, this is my makeup look. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is like no makeup look, but I just wanted to show you what I did for my interview. So please like this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please comment below any other videos that you would like.